Aries, my name's Echo, and thank you for joining me for your money and career reading for 2025 May. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen your reading where all of the energies are present, I invite you to go ahead and take a look at the tarot reading for the month. But today we will be focusing on just money and career. So let's go ahead and throw the cards for you and see what they have in store. Beginning with the Butterfly Oracle deck, you have Welcome the New. So yes, you're definitely looking to bring in some new energy. We did just have this last full moon, which was in Scorpio, all about letting go of that which doesn't serve us and starting fresh. And I did not only your tarot reading that had all of the energies present for the month, my dear Aries, but also a breakdown on what the moon was going to mean for your sign with a quick little short. So go ahead and take a look at those and see how you can address these and what area of life they will be impacting you. That full moon energy may be waning, but now you know where to build and springboard off of what was there. So you are looking to bring something new into your career field, and it might be an entirely new way of working or a new career in general. Just because we've done something for so long, Aries, does not mean that is what we are destined to do for the rest of our lives. So if you find that you are unhappy in your workspace or it is unrewarding, you're invited at this time to go ahead and welcome new energy. Moving in with the Moon Oracle deck, let's go ahead and start fresh. Your next card is the Waning Crescent Moon, Peace. So yes, you are looking to strike a balance with what actually brings you peace, because this indicates that your workload may have been a little heavier than you would like, even if you like the work that you're doing. So it might be time to dial back and introduce a new way of working, or perhaps a new schedule. Are there certain days of the week where you feel a little bit overstretched or shorthanded? It might be time to talk to someone in your work environment about scheduling to see if you can get more hands on deck, because as my grandmother used to say, many hands make work light. So if you do need more hands to help you complete the workload, I invite you to go ahead and reach out to whoever does the scheduling in your workspace and maybe address that, because this will increase peace for you just on the daily basis. That way you can go about your business and not have to pick up the slack where things are shorthanded. I know I've been there myself, Aries. We are leadership energy, Aries, where you like to go out there and be the one leading the charge and leading the parade and showing everyone by example and putting forth plans that can help lead a team. And that's a beautiful place to be. But you do need to remember to address your own peace from time to time, Aries, because while so many people rely on you, you don't want them to rely on you to a point where they can't function on their own, especially in a workspace. When it comes to addressing money as a whole, you're looking for a more peaceful way of doing it. This may mean just writing down a list of when bills are due, how they're being pulled automatically, or if you're paying them on your own, and doing whatever it is that brings you peace. If you find the comfort in going in and paying those bills yourself rather than relying on direct deposit, a direct withdrawal to take those bills out, so you have the confidence to say, yes, I know this is paid, then go ahead and do that. But if you would like to put things through so they are billed automatically and take them off of your plate, this would be a good time to do that as well, because if you address these now, then the months that follow will bring that piece forward, as you know those bills are due, when they're coming out, and then you don't have to worry about going in and paying them out yourself. So let's go ahead and continue, with the Mushroom Tarot deck. Such clumsy hands today, oh my gosh. All right, so you have the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the Chariot indicates that you are looking for a way forward. The Chariot is full speed ahead, and if you've ever seen it in other tarot decks, it is all about leading the charge, riding the chariot. The Welcome New energy does really indicate that you are looking for forward movement at this time. And the mushroom in here, if you look, it has a very sweeping upward motion, and it's almost like a chariot, right? With the container underneath the actual body of the chariot and the wheels. But this is happening in the dark forest, in nature, and it's the bright spotted mushroom just hanging out in the middle of a dark place. So you're encouraged to step in with a bright energy and go forward and charge forward on anything at this time, even though you are in darkness on exactly how to do that. Aries, you're a natural born leader, and I feel like when the time comes to lead the charge, you will be the one driving the horses, you will be the one creating forward movement. But be sure you're doing it not just for people in a work environment, be sure you're doing it for yourself as well. what brings you peace and what new energy can you bring in to give you this vitality and give you the charge, because charging horses are a very powerful thing. I don't know if you've ever heard them, but we're talking about thundering hooves. There's a lot of energy behind that. So restore your energy in however you need in order to charge forward and be the bright spot in a dark place. This does mean using your money in a way that is to your advantage and not just to pay bills, not just to pay off debts, but this may mean reaching for something new. So if you need to go forward for a loan or grant or something at this time in order to further your own endeavors, you're being encouraged to go ahead and do that, because you never know unless you take any chances on where you can bring this journey next. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is the death cap mushroom, if you'll take a look here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is all about addressing, yes, we are working on our finances, but we're looking on creating new. What isn't working for us, and here we are with this new energy, we're looking on creating more, because 7 is the upward climb towards the completion of a cycle. 10. What artistic abilities can you put in? What can you put in a creative endeavor in general that will go towards your pentacles? Pentacles are things we can touch, things we can see, things we can hold, like our job, our career, our money, our finances, our home space in general. Very tangible, earth-like energy. So where you may be not creating for yourself and over creating for other people, because yes, you are the leader, Aries, but if you're not putting any of that creative energy into yourself and your own endeavors, you're definitely going to feel it, and it's definitely going to be in real time. It's going to create a feeling of lack, and you don't want that. You want to avoid the death cap mushroom, death energy, and bring it into an energy of spring and renewal, because this death cap energy in reverse says you are looking for just that, to take where your creativity is not paying off and make it so it does. So address this energy in the month of May and how you can use it to your advantage to build on the pentacles that you already have. You want to see the fruits of your labor, and in the Seven of Pentacles, it's typically an individual standing next to a crop or a bush and starting to see the rewards from that which he has put in. So if you've put too much effort into something and you feel like it's not giving you the rewards for the seeds you have planted, now is the time to address that. Next, Aries, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords is all about standing your ground so you can push back on that which truly does matter to you. In reverse, it says that you may have given too much ground to a situation, and it is time to put forward that which does work for you. And the mushroom in here is called the Amethyst Deceiver. Deceiver says a lot. It's a very wounded energy. Yes, you've been through some stuff, but now you've been backed into a corner and it's time to fight back. Amethyst is a healing energy. The amethyst stone is a very strong healing ability when you apply it to any spell working. But now in reverse, it says it is time to put that healing into yourself and go ahead and stand your ground where you have been giving too much in order to move forward, my dear. And just move into what we're doing next, Aries. And I feel like I need to call you Sagittarius for some reason. If I have during this reading, I do apologize. But my dear Aries, do take that energy forward and heal yourself at this time. There's a lot of purple, not just in this card, but in the reading, because you have it in your oracle cards as well. And purple is all about, and I'm being given by my guides to take notice of this purple fluorite in the back here. Fluorite is all about clearing the energy so you can start fresh. It's a good amplifier whenever you're using crystals and spell work as well. So you're looking to gain that clarity. But let's go forward and find a rune for you at this time, Aries, to close out this reading. Okay, here you have the movement of the horse rune. So you are addressing how you're moving through life at this time and addressing the people around you and mankind, but you are looking to move forward from where you're at. We did talk about welcome the new. You are looking to take action like those charging horses that lead the chariot, so you can create something new for yourself and create your own level of stability and peace. So this is a beautiful reading for you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm wishing you a very abundant May. My name is Echo, and I'll see you next time.